Luis Lozano finding another one of those rights, making it through a foamy section with a beautiful top turn. Just can't quite stay on top of things. In blue going left.
There we go. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why, but the Wi-Fi dropped again.
2 minutes left in this heat right now. Luis Lozano holding down the first place position after finding several really great waves. Out the back in red, that's Paul Snodgrass taking off on an absolute smoker.
Oh! Paul Snodgrass taking himself to the chiropractor with that exit.
That looked like an adjustment from up here.
Sorry guys on the live stream, we apologize for that drop. I'm not sure what happened. It just lost connection. That's what we get for trying to stream via Wi-Fi from the beach. Hundreds of yards away from the closest actual point.
Well, folks, I am happy to announce Moment Surf Company has just broken 100 subscribers. So please stay tuned. Within the next hour, Maddie Starr will be singing and dancing to a personalized variety.
Singing.
Got it.
I don't know about singing.
You guys, congratulations. We have been wanting to see Maddie sing and dance for the audience for quite some time, and now the fact that we have broken 105 subscribers on YouTube, we cannot wait to see Maddie sing and dance for one of you guys.
Yeah, it was the Wi-Fi though.
In white gliding in, that's Pete Cochran, and gliding out. Running right up onto the beach in blue. That's Jeff Cooper.
It's fine now. But yeah, it just keeps, like, every time it cuts out for even like 10 seconds.
And that is all she wrote.
And that's been how many times?
This is our fourth try now.
Hey Tyler, we got Joel Webb. We found his wallet on the beach. He's a good friend, so we know who you are.
Oh, it is. You're good now.
Joel Webb. If you are on the beach or in the parking lot, Joel Webb, we have something you may desire. We have a wallet. Now, there may not be any cash left in it,
But because you did all the awards,
Because you did all the awards.
but,
all the men's awards,
you know, we'll hope to save as much of this as we can for you. Joel Webb, if you're on the beach, we have your wallet.
say something that
And if you don't know Joel Webb, he hand-created all of the awards for this contest for the men's division. So make sure you give him a big round of applause for Joel Webb.
Alright guys, on the live stream, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the cutout, sorry if I keep having to, if it cuts out again, just go back to the Moment Surf Co channel and hit refresh till you see the new one.
Speaking of,
We will, Thank you guys for tuning in though, we appreciate it.
Working their way down a long
We
right.
appreciate you guys giving us some views and for giving us
they just turned it in.
We're hoping Anders is doing okay. He just took some bombs on the head, but he looks like he's on the move.
You have the audio now?
Running north,
Kelly?
trying to make it back out into the
I had
contest
to
zone.
mute
You guys,
it for
that
a
was
second there.
heavy set coming through. Mad respect for these guys getting back out there. These conditions are definitely,
Yeah, Kelly, let us know if you're getting audio.
growing in size, and I would say probably in some capacity improving. In white, trying to glide into this outside one.
Scratching into that thing.
Looking through to the inside. Stepping back on the tail.
That's Lachlan. Lachlan Meyer, if I remember correctly. A familiar name in this contest. Ooh. Soren Johnson not liking the look of that one and bails out early.
I don't know, Matt. I mean, I tested it and
Yoshi, I see you and you don't want to see me dance, so I don't know why you're encouraging this. Yeah, sorry Kelly, I keep having to mute the mic. People are trying to talk to me.
Yep, Maddie is going to dance for sure, folks. We just made it over 100 subscribers on the Moment Surf Company YouTube channel. Maddie will be dancing here within the next hour, dancing actually for tips and cash donations for this fundraiser. You guys, Maddie will be shaking it for charity. He'll be moving it for money. You guys, he will be here in front of you on live stream internet. Impossible to forget.
Soren Johnson with a nice off the top there.
Beautiful foam climb there, wrapping it back around, and that is a lot of board to move, Maddie.
Yes, it is. 9 feet of it, to be exact, at least. See, this is I'm not dancing today. I don't know where you came up with this, Tyler. But
Maddie says he's not dancing, but in fact he is contractually obligated to commit himself fully to the cause.
Maddie says, "Fill that G-string for charity."
Oh my goodness. No one wants to see that.
His last name is Star with 2 R's. Let's just say Maddie has spent some time on the pole.
Oh my God. This is a children's event, Tyler.
And poles are something that families can enjoy.
Oh my God. Soren Johnson out in the lead on this one right now. Lachlan in second and Anderson Webb in third. The rest of the boys looking to open their account here. Closeouts taking names out there. It is hard to find a corner. Got to get to your feet quick, early, and get a little top turn before the whole wave shuts down on you.
Over the ledge for yellow.
Nice drop there for Soren Johnson. Soren's got some online fans here. And that's Lachlan.
Walking up to the nose there. And all of you folks just north of the contest boundary, make sure you continue to stay north, or Ron Baker will be out there with the hammer of justice.
Yep, you guys are fine where you're at, but just keep it north of that flag. No one wants to meet Ron's hammer of justice.
That's exactly correct, Maddie. That is not something you want to meet. You might be fooled by Ron's kindness, compassion, and his likability. But the hammer of
Maddie
justice
dance.
he has and serves is like the hammer of
That's
Thor.
either Lee or Sung Ho.
Jacqueline on a way down.
Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I don't know if you're going to get a dance out of me, though. I'm only 3 sips into a beer, so it's going to take a lot more than that.
It's going to take Maddie at least 4 more sips to get a solid buzz going. At the size of 4'3" and 87 pounds, drinking solid IPAs served up cold.
Wow, that was Anderson Webb.
Anderson Webb is my new best friend.
Going for broke
Driving
there.
through a deep and steep barrel section. That's exactly what I like to see. But then again, I'm not judging anything. You folks at home, don't worry. We will make Maddie dance for you. And it will be within the next hour or so. So make sure you stay tuned. Continue to hit that like and subscribe button, turning on those notifications. We have dealt with some issues with connectivity to the internet. And we're hoping that here shortly we'll be able to make sure we stay connected. In orange, that is Sol Schroeder trying to find his score.
Nice little opening wave there for Sol. If he makes it back out. This is a fun division to watch. This is the 13 to 17 boys. And these guys are hungry to get into the final here. Let's find out how many actually advance through. Looks like the top 3 from this heat and the next heat will move through to the final tomorrow. So as long as you make it into the top 3 spots, you're surfing again tomorrow for a trophy. And that's where you want to be.
If you came to win, you want to make it to tomorrow. Because that'll be your only chance at completing what you're desiring to do. That flag is moving, Maddie. We got some northwest wind blowing through here. However, it still seems like the surf area is really clean. In yellow,
clean.
That's Soren Johnson.
Soren picking out a perfect wave
Just
that actually has a corner on it.
Gorgeous wave, making it through. One of the cleanest waves we've even seen come through. Big top turn.
Soren Johnson going for broke.
And answering in white, that is Lachlan.
Lachlan on a nice looking wave as well. And let me tell you, the 18 to 29-year-old boys right now that are watching this are concerned.
You better
for the
look
next
out,
few
boys.
years. Because these guys are ripping and they're going to soon be in that division. Five minutes and, well, 5 minutes to go right about now. 5 minutes. Your current heat leader is Soren Johnson. Lachlan in second place. Anderson Webb in third. Sol Schroeder in fourth. Noah and Ethan yet to open their accounts. Soren, he's as the Aussies would say, has been building house. Catching lots of waves and consistently improving his score, with that last one coming in with a high 6.25. One of the higher wave scores we've seen all day, and justifiably so. That was a nice wave.
Truly one of the better waves that we've seen come through so far, and I think that's just a great indication of where the conditions are heading. We're really hoping that they're going to continue to improve, and in green, racing through an inside section, Anderson Webb makes the best of that inside right there.
Taking off on this right. That is Lachlan. Can't quite complete it, but a nice little wave nonetheless. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Situation in the water remains unchanged. Soren out in the lead, Lachlan in second, Anderson Webb in third. Top 3 advance to tomorrow. Still plenty of time to change that. Soul, you need a 5.77.
And in yellow,
Noah and Ethan both need an 8.47.
great style showing up from Soren Johnson. He's going to be one to keep an eye on through the rest of this contest. Anybody in the next age bracket should be shaking in fear, as some of these young guns are absolutely ripping. They are coming for your spots next year, and that is the competitive spirit that we love. Obviously, we want everybody to have fun, but part of this is pushing the limits of both our own capabilities and the sport itself. Surfer on the soft top, who is not in the contest, is encroaching on the north boundary of the contest zone.
Yep, if you guys
We have Ron Baker on standby.
If you can look back at the beach and see us staring at you right in front of you, surfer on the soft top, please stop paddling south, turn yourself right round, and go north.
If somebody can hear me who knows what's happening right now, go and tell them which direction they need to be paddling in. Yep, there you go. You're pointing in a better direction now. And okay. The hammer of justice is en route.
Let's give these kids their space so they can catch waves wherever they want in that contest zone. There is literally miles and miles of closeout beach break around here. We can afford to let these guys surf. Surfer with the soft top straight out from the ramp.
I know, I haven't said anything. I didn't want to bring that up.
That Moment rental surfboard should have had laminated directions to where they should and should not be surfing printed clearly right below where you're paddling. You can see it in clear, visible fashion.
Thank you for continuing to move north. It's all in good fun, but we do appreciate you staying out of the contest zone.
The hammer of justice is itching at the chance to drop the hammer of justice on anybody encroaching into the contest zone.
30 seconds to go. Situation's still the same in the water. Storin, you're out in front. Lachlan, you're in second. Anderson Webb in third. Soul, you need a 5.77 Hail Mary to get yourself into the top three.
Fortunately, the ocean laying down. If you guys are just making it here for the first time this morning, welcome to the 24th Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic. We are glad you're here today to witness a historic surfing event that has been happening for over 2 decades. I'm joined here by local legend and surfing star, Matthew Starr, who is here announcing with me straight out of the Shire. We are glad to be talking to you today. This is an exciting event, and whoever's up in blue making quite the movement, none of which will count towards their score. Big round of applause for the last heat that just finished there. That is the 13 to 17 young men out here charging. A lot of great surfing and a lot of great waves being ridden right out in front of your eyes. And here begins Heat 2.
Heat 2 in red, Elliot Mast. In white, Jack Hodge. In blue, Bodie Von Allman. In green, Jack Howard. In yellow, Sonny Beard. And in orange, Tommy Jessel. This is a stacked heat out there. Actually, both of these heats were pretty stacked, to be honest.
It absolutely is. Again, we are in the beautiful setting of Pacific City, Oregon. If you weren't already aware of where you are, that is exactly where you are right now. This is the 24th Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic happening right in front of your eyes. You can't get it more live than watching it in person. But if you're not here and you're not on the beach, or you have a family member or a friend at home, please direct them to momentsurfco.com, where they could then navigate themselves to our YouTube live stream. Big top turn for Blue.
Bodie Von Allman trying to take that one to the house.
Bodie.
Coming unstuck though. It was Tommy Jessel with a nice drop, but then the wave closed out on him.
We just want to send out a huge shout out to all of the contest organizers. You guys, people work hundreds of hours, and I'm not exaggerating, to make this contest a possibility. We have a long list of sponsors we'll continue to go through. But a big thanks to the judges. They sit up there in their crow's nest all day, scoring waves without any breaks. We don't allow them to drink water, eat food, or blink, as to not miss any of the action. So make sure to applaud and thank our judges.
Taking off, that's Jack Howard in green. Unfortunately, that wave running away from
Beautiful
him.
right up top, going unridden here. There's a few diamonds in the rough, Matty.
Absolutely, it's getting a little bit better. If you guys are here live and looking for something to do, which I don't know what else you'd be doing other than watching these guys rip, but there is the Coastal Craft live shaping event, and I believe Jeff Bailey is currently shaping a board right now after surfing in the heat. That's impressive. Surf and then shape. And then Brian Anderson will be at 2:30. Nope, sorry. Brian Anderson will be at 1, and Chris Bauer will be at 2:30.
Guys, these are all familiar names in the local Pacific Northwest surfboard shaping industry. There is a lot to learn about what you're standing on, and if you guys have an interest in learning the process or how this thing works, make sure you make your way over to the event tent where live surfboard shaping is taking place right now.
Yep, you can go grab a beer, watch some shaping, watch some surfing. This is a heck of an event.
In green with a late drop, trying to come up and around for a big turn to no avail. In orange, that was Elliot Mass. Excuse me, in yellow. Totally wrong. I'm confusing my colors.
10 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Elliot Mass having a look at that left, but says, no thanks, I don't want to go on a closeout. Current heat situation in the water. Jack Hodge, you're in the lead. Bodie Von Allman, you're in second place right now. Sonny Beard in third. Jack Howard, you only need a .19 to move into the top 3. Tommy Jessel, you only need a 2.23. And Elliot Mass still waiting to get his account opened, but that's okay. There's plenty of time with 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
Kind of, but not really.
We can move that stick now that all the boats are in.
Yeah.
In orange.
Orange having a look here. Nice flyaway by Tommy Jessel.
Free surfers north of the contest boundary remain
That was Sonny
north.
Beard on yellow, taking off on a bomb, but then getting shut down on. Still lots of closeouts coming through. Every once in a while there's a good looking corner though.
Ah, forget the corners. Just go for the closeouts. Go big or go home. Disregard that information. If you want a really good score, stay away from the closeouts.
Do not take Tyler's advice is what we're saying.
But you can do whatever you'd please to do. Out in front, a nice little clean wedge pulling through here. And in white, Jack Hodge trying to take a look at this left. It's actually starting to stand up right in front of him.
Oh,
beautiful left.
Huge drop by Elliot Mast and by Jack Hodge on that same wave, but very far apart there. Eight minutes, 30 seconds to go. Bodie Von Allman, you're now in the lead. Jack Hodge is in second place. Tommy Jessel in third. Jack Howard, you're in fourth. You need a 1.27. Sonny Beard in fifth, but you only need a 3.45 to get yourself back into third. Just under 8 minutes to go in this heat. Oh, I feel like I should probably eat some food.
Just drink beer, dude.
Just drink beer.
How are we doing on the live stream here, folks? Meow meow happy kitten. Thanks for thanking me. I'm not exactly sure what you're thanking me for, but I really appreciate it.
I think she's trying to get me to dance.
Maddie will dance.
No.
I promise you. I promise you that Maddie will dance, or my middle name isn't my middle name. In white with what looked like the start to a layback hack.
Jack Hodge trying to get creative on these closeouts. Taking a look here, Jack Howard in green, and that's Elliot Mast in red.
Beautiful nose ride, cheater 5.
Sharing this wave here. Elliot taking it all the way to the beach. Sharing is caring.
That's what I always say, Maddie. When I try to drop in on you.
Look at the set come through.
And in yellow, that's Sonny.
Sonny Beard
with a nice
having
little
a look.
right.
Oh, unfortunately that thing just runs away from him.
Tough section, but the right idea. Some of these rights are just now starting to really offer up some opportunities to do some maneuvers. I think it's going to continue to get better throughout the day. We still have quite a bit of tide still to come in.
See, there we go, Sal. Here for the surfing, not the nonsense. No dancing. Like your style.
Sal is clearly not here for the right reasons. Sal, we're glad you're here for the surfing. However, come for the surfing, stay for the nonsense.
5 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
Paddle battle. Up in blue.
Bodie Von Allman styling down the line on that one.
Big floater and just can't quite get back in front of that thing. In green taking off.
Jack Howard finding a corner. It's opening up a bit. Oh, and goes down hard.
To the nose.
And he's not wearing a leash, so he's trying to take out his fellow competitor.
I think Jack Howard has taken a page out of the playbook of Zach Howard.
Are they related?
I don't know, to be honest. They do have the same last name, but
that was Sonny Beard up on that left there with the 5-minute warning. That's 5 minutes to go in this heat. Your current heat leader is Jack Howard, who is currently trying to get his board back. Bodie Von Allman, you're in second. Jack Hodge in third. Sonny Beard in fourth. Tommy Jessel in fifth. Elliot Mast currently sitting in sixth. Still anyone's game at this point. Taking off on this left, that's White. Three minutes, 50 seconds to go. 3 minutes, 50 seconds out the back blue. Bodie having a look, but too deep on that one. These guys are absolutely charging, and it's crunch time. Trying to get their final waves before the end of the heat here. Yellow taking a look here, going left. Little foam climb there by Sonny Beard. He's currently sitting in 4th place. He's trying to get himself into that top 3. Bodie Von Allman up on another one. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go. And we're looking at extremely clean conditions for how crazy those flags are whipping. I don't really understand what's happening here, Tyler.
Well, it's a classic mysterious situation we have here. We tried to make what's called a thermal bubble. And what we did is we made an invisible force field around the contest area, keeping it as protected from the wind as possible. Now, that's big money kind of stuff, and we're thankful for the Surfrider Foundation for fronting the bill on that.
Yep, you thought your donations were going to clean up the water. It was to clean up the surf.
That's exactly correct. Better surf, better earth. That's what we always say.
Technicality in words. Two minutes and 5 seconds to go. Jack Howard, you're still out in the lead. Bodie Von Allman, you're sitting in 2nd. Jack Hodge, you're in 3rd. Sonny Beard, you need a 5.74 to get into the top 3. Tommy Jessel, you need a 5.92. Elliot Mast, you need a 9.22.
In white, taking off steep and deep, but green down the beach. Jack Howard right to the nose, finding his way all the way to the south border of the contest boundaries, making the most of that wave right there.
And that's blue. Bodie Von Allman taking a look, keeping his competitor off that wave. Sonny Beard, that was a strategic maneuver there to take that wave and make sure Sonny didn't get it. Because he knows Sonny can get that score in a heartbeat if he gets the right wave. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. $135. What's the bets on how many account opens I'm going to say by the end of the day?
Matty has a few phrases he knows really well. One of them is
Sonny Beard scratching into one on the inside. Let's see if he can make a score out of this thing.
Yeah.
Sonny Beard has the cheering squad on the beach.
Matty likes to say they come unstuck, opening his account, and every once in a while drops the Australian term building house. Now, I've heard him repeat these terms throughout the years.
Jack Hodge taking one to the beach. Bodie Von Allman.
Bodie Von Allman with a massive foam climb.
Coming unglued.
We're seeing some of the best waves of the whole competition come through right now during this heat. And that's just absolutely fantastic surfing by these young guns.
And that's the end of that heat.
That is it. Big round of applause for these guys who just surfed this incredible heat. Highly competitive surfers here in these younger age groups. And that is just an indication of what is to come for the future of Pacific Northwest surfing.
Next up, we've got girls 13 to 17. We're going to wait for these judges to lock in their scores.
I think it's older.
What's that?
I think they're older. Are you sure?
Yep. Next.
Okay.
Yep. Girls 13 to 17. Round 1, heat 1.
In between heats, folks on the beach, how are we all doing this morning? I think you can do a little bit better than that. How are we all doing this morning? That's what we like to hear. We are glad that you are here to witness the 24th Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic. And as we're talking, we are off into Heat 1 of the girls 13 to 17.
Haley Fueling getting a nice ride to start off her campaign.
Haley fueling her campaign. As Maddie would say, opening her account.
I didn't say it on purpose.
But you wanted to say it.
I did.
It is absolutely a fantastic morning here in Pacific City. A gorgeous picture frame view of the rock and a gorgeous sandstone cape stretching out into the ocean. We have a swell at 5 at 10 seconds showing up right now and continuing to grow through the rest of the day into tomorrow. The wind is blowing, however, we still have clean contest conditions right here in front of us. We got a variety of age groups and divisions here today, all of which are pushing the limits of what we know is possible here on a longboard in Pacific City. You guys, this is the 24th Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic, where history is made, where legends are born.
Gets us 6. Yeah. Okay. Jeff Bailey is shaping now.
Just as a heads up, Jeff Bailey is currently shaping in the shaping bay up here in the event tent. And folks, if you have some time while you're not watching a family or a friend surf in the contest, make sure you make your way up to the event tent and check out all of the awesome items on display that are on auction right now. Bids are live. There is some incredible stuff, and all of this goes to a charitable cause.
Absolutely.
I believe there is a silent auction in there called the Star Dance, and that is where Maddie will be doing for the highest bidder a personalized song and dance. And I can tell you what, I'm going to put $1,000 in there later today because I want to watch Maddie sing and dance for me. Maddie is known for his famous star hip thrust.
Oh my god.
And you'll never even know he could move that way until you see it happen in front of you. We got a lot of people at home on our live stream looking to see the same thing. And up
That's
there,
Lila Newell up in yellow. .11 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Out here in red, we have Haley Fueling. In yellow, Lila Newell. In blue, Aya Brigham. And in green, Lisette Soto.
we got some competitors back on the beach kind of working their way back up and back out into the contest zone. You guys, there's a little bit of a current showing up, especially with this wind and the north angle on the swell, or the way that it's hitting the beach right now. It is pushing south. I think there's 3.
How many are in the next seat? 4. So there's 4 and 4? Yeah.
And I can hear the whine of that planer where Jeff Bailey is mowing through some foam right now.
As you would say, Matty, he's opening his account. Just to thank a few more of our sponsors. We got FCS making incredible fins. Flow Roofing for all your roofing needs. Frank Roderick. Futures Fins. Goofy Foot Pretzels. Gorge Performance. Grateful Bread. Groundswell. Gyoyakai. Hearts Camp Coffee. Indosol. Hearts Camp, the camp. Pelican Brewing Company, who has kept us hydrated for the last little while. In at Cape Kiwanda. And Isaac Gilbert Surfboards. If you're not familiar with Isaac Gilbert, he is a Lincoln City local boy who makes some awesome retro-inspired new age designs. I'm stoked to get a board shape from him this fall.
Yeah, you can see Isaac out there ripping on his self-made, I shouldn't say homemade because they're a notch above homemade for sure. Ripping on his self-made boards. I always see him with that 11-footer, and he kills it on that thing, and he catches just about anything.
That is right. He is a glider with some serious style. And I'm here joined in the tent with my daughter, Wes. Wes, do you have anything to say for the contest today? Silence, and that's all she wrote. She just wants to see the surfing, and she is excited to watch this contest. Wes, what kind of waves do you like to surf? The good
Silence
ones is what she just said.
8 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Haley out in the lead right now. Lila in second. Lisette sitting out the back there waiting for a good one.
We're definitely seeing a trend of competitors moving their way south in the contest boundary. You know, and we're still seeing waves break from north to south and close out through the entire boundary. What are you thinking of sitting, Maddie, if you were competing in this?
I think I'd start out right on the north end here and drift my way down, but hopefully snag one of these corners up here.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think there is the opportunity to catch a gem pretty much anywhere in the contest boundary.
Listening to her body, huh?
Tyler with the potty training tips on the live stream. Oh, okay. Did we miss a wave? I think we missed a wave.
Here, the ocean is laying down just a bit, a lull between sets. However, we have seen a lot of wave action come through, and there's still 6.5 minutes in this heat, which is a lot of time. We've seen sets back to back as well as lulls like this. However, the contest conditions have remained pretty darn good, about as good as you could ask for.
Lila taking the lead with that last wave. Haley now in second. Lisette still out the back. Trying to get one under her belt. And it looks like we're missing Aya. Unless she is somewhere I cannot see. That's Haley up on that right. Going down, but got a ways down the line before it closed out on her. 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Nice little corner coming through the contest zone right there.
Want to try to run a commercial at the end of it?
Yeah.
Folks at home, how are we doing? We're glad you're here with us today. Couldn't be more happy about the conditions unless they were better.
That was the 5-minute warning. 5 minutes to go in this heat. Your current heat leader, Haley, out in the lead. Lila in second and Lisette in third right now. just under 5 minutes to go. Top 2 waves scored, top 3 advance, which for these ladies is convenient because their 4th competitor did not show up to her heat, so these guys kind of get a free heat here.
But this is where the proving grounds are, Maddie. This is where legends are made.
You know, the free heats are still worth trying for because it gives you that confidence going into the final. And if you're lucky enough to get a free heat, you can kind of surf not worried about what's going to happen.
Here we are with 4 minutes left. There is a set kind of stacking up just to our north here, and a few of these kind of higher up, farther north sets have actually been offering up some good waves. Right now, nobody's really in position.
Oh, some non-competitor down there trying to get the wipeout of the day.
And again, as a reminder to free surfers north of the contest boundary.
Yep, you guys are getting pretty close.
You're okay right now, but any closer, the hammer of justice, like a heat-seeking missile, will find its way straight to your clavicle.
I thought it was spleen.
There's a couple targets that are relatively effective, Maddie. What a beautiful day it is here in Pacific City. We are glad you're all here in front of us on the beach. This is 2+ decades of contests here in Pacific City. You guys are at a historic event happening right in front of you. Please make your way through the event tent to check out the awesome pieces of art, handcrafted items, merchandise from other big national companies and international brands of surfing, as well as some awesome surfboards from some local shapers donated just for the benefit of our home here.
2 minutes, 35 seconds to go. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Haley, you're still out in the lead. Lila in second. Lisette in third.
We haven't seen the T-Rex in quite some time here on the beach. I'm not sure if the T-Rex has gone extinct or if it's just maybe taking a nap. Surfer, free surfer, you are now in the contest boundary.
Please move north. There are literally miles and miles of beach break that is all closing out exactly the same. Please just take your closeouts not in the contest zone. Let these girls have their space.
And that is 1 minute 30 seconds left in this heat. 1 minute 30 seconds left in this heat.
You're moving the camera there, Jeff.
I have been. I've been tapping.
Oh, yeah. I meant you're like bumping it. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. 50 seconds to go. 50 seconds.
And it's phenomenal. These flags are moving right here, but the beach and the ocean conditions are still super fair.
$20 seconds to go. Look at that beautiful one come through.
There sure are a couple gems every
Oh,
once
and this
in
is
a while.
a bomb of the day, you might say.
Scratching over the top there.
Oof.
We are approaching shoulder to head high conditions. And that is it for that heat right there. Let's give a big round of applause for those ladies absolutely charging.
Epic job, you guys. As smooth as it is out there, these are very difficult conditions to surf. Finding a corner is challenging at best.
Run an ad or you...
And we'll be right back, folks.
My name is Tyler Cunningham, and we are sitting in my shop where I create custom pieces of furniture. I started Schooner Creek Designs in my garage almost 6 years ago now, and I never knew it would really turn into what it is today. I work for residential and commercial clients across the country, and I'm incredibly grateful for what I get to do every day. I love what I do, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. My wife and I live here in Lincoln City.
All right, folks, we're back, and I picked the wrong ad. You guys said you wanted to dance. You got Tyler working with wood instead. I meant to do like a 30-second one, and I picked the longest freaking ad I loaded in there.
I don't even know how to surf, and Maddie, really got me sponsored by Moment Surf Company just for the way I work with wood.
We are back with round 2, or heat 2, I'm sorry, round 1. Girls 13 to 17.
Down south in
That is
green.
Lila Schroeder up on a right there. Oh, going down, but that was a nice looking wave.
And carnage down the beach.
Oh, that was brutal.
There are some bombs coming through right now, you guys. It is double or triple the size that it was this morning. You are seeing larger waves and more of them coming through here for the Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic. Now, Maddie, define what a longboard is.
Well, according to this contest, it is 9 feet or longer. If it's an 8'11", you're cheating.
The beach marshal is throwing a tape measure on every board coming through to make sure it is, in fact, on the standard scale over 9 foot.
Yep, and if it's under, straight to Moment jail.
Where you won't even be released till Friday of next week. Here's a beautiful right setting up right here.
4 ladies in this heat.
And
Lila Schroeder.
By beautiful, I mean total closeout.
Green, Lila Schroeder, who's currently in the lead after that nice opening wave. In red, Jamie Lee. In blue, Campbell Barons. and in yellow, Finley Warren. Top 3 advance to the finals tomorrow.
That's easy for you to say, Maddie. Let's give another round of applause for those young women who just surfed that last heat. That was absolutely phenomenal.
Huge round of applause. That was awesome to watch.
Maddie and I are both girl dads.
Yep.
We both have young daughters, and it is inspiring for us to see these young women absolutely charging. It is so much fun to know that these young ladies are paving the way for our children and the place that they have here in the Pacific Northwest surfing.
Absolutely. We can't wait to get our kiddos out in the water. I attempted a couple times this summer with my daughter Elsie. It went mostly well. I don't think I scarred her for life to surf ever again, so that's a bonus.
Well, that's far and above what you did for me in surfing in my early days, as Maddie scarred me for life several times and in multiple different ways.
10 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Lila's still out in the lead. Jamie in second. Campbell and Finley waiting to get started here.
And I hear some surfboard shaping going on next door. Again, if you have not made it into the event tent up here yet, please get in here at some point here soon. There is live surfboard shaping happening. There are also a ton of awesome items on display that are available for purchase on this silent auction. It's got broccoli in it. What do you mean?
I don't know if I've ever heard of broccoli in a breakfast burrito.
A couple waves standing up out the back.
These sets have just not stopped for this heat. They've been kind of ruthless.
This has been reminiscent of last year. The finals of last year had several really big sets coming through during all of the finals heats. And even the kids, the youngest kids, went out during the biggest conditions of last year and were just sending it over fat ledges, pitching and barreling of like overhead, double overhead on them. And, you know, today it's not quite there yet, but it is growing in size for sure.
Absolutely. That was a blast to watch last year.
Again, folks, we are happy to have you here at the 24th Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic, where legends are made. It's great to see families and friends enjoying time on the beach. And this event is only made possible by so many people who have donated a tremendous amount of time to make this possible for you. We've already thanked a whole bunch of sponsors, but we'll continue on the sponsor list. Joel Webb, with Juneshine, Catton, Kevin Carmody, Key Events, Kiwanda Coastal Properties, Lakeridge Surfsea, LibTech, Lucky Beach Boutique, Marini Goodyear Art, who is also surfing in this contest, Matthew Hamilton with his art, who is also surfing in this contest. Both of those guys' art is available to see and available to bid on over in the event tent. Murdy Surfboards, who has a surfboard here available for raffle. Nathan Holdstead, NIF Surfboards, again, another PC local who has a surfboard available for raffle in the auction. Here we go with another set out the back, right in front of the rock, and sitting deep in red, just absolutely going for it. With nowhere to go. NME Surfboards, our buddy Al Siskey, longtime Pacific City local and incredible surfboard shaper. One of the best waves I've ever gotten in my entire life, and one I will never forget was on an NME surfboard. He has a board shaped over here available for raffle and will be shaping live next door. Ocean Heart Acupuncture. If you haven't met Liz Clark and you haven't had acupuncture, make sure you reach out to Ocean Heart Acupuncture. I had dealt with years of shoulder pain from multiple injuries, and she gave me the most relief I have had yet with her acupuncture.
Absolutely, Tyler. I want to just chime in, and I had a bad knee last summer, and she basically cured it herself. It was pretty epic.
That's amazing. Yeah, she is truly a one-of-a-kind experience with her acupuncture and her knowledge. Olakai, O'Neill, Oregon Beach Vacations, Oregon Coast Bank. That is the 5-minute warning there, folks. That is the 5-minute warning for Heat 2 of the girls, 13 to 17. Orange. We are currently missing orange for the next heat, which is Sam Hasselberg. If Sam Hasselberg is here, make sure you make your way down to Beach Command, or you will lose your opportunity to paddle out. Sam Hasselberg. Sam Hasselberg. If you know Sam Hasselberg, or you have Sam Hasselberg's information or contact information, make sure you reach out to Sam, because he needs to report to the Beach Command immediately. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left in this heat right now. There has been some awesome surfing happening right in front of us. And if you are a free surfer, please remain north or south of the contest boundaries, or the hammer of justice will find you. Kelly G, yes, there is merch available for sale this year. Is it also on the website? Unfortunately, it is not on the website. So if you know somebody or have a family or friend that is here on the beach or surfing in the contest, tell them to pick you one up in the event tent. Because at least right now, it is only available in the event tent. Yeah, so coming straight from the mouth of Jeff Mellenkop, if there is any merchandise left over, it will be available online.
If you are a competitor, in this current heat and you are way down there and past the flags, if the judges can't see you, you're probably not going to get a score for your wave. So please make your way back north.
And we are approaching the last minute of this heat right now. The last minute of this heat. And if you are a competitor who is beyond the south boundary of the contest zone, make your way back up in here. However, you have 60 seconds left to do so. There have already been a lot of incredible waves ridden today, specifically by these two groups of young women, absolutely charging and showing us what the future of Pacific Northwest surfing will look like. We couldn't be more excited. This is what this contest is all about, folks. We love seeing the youngest of the young generation, as well as the oldest and most seasoned veterans of Pacific Northwest surfing, all out here sharing waves, sharing story, and sharing the stoke. "20 seconds left in this heat. And we will be up next, the men's 30-39 division, round 1, heat 1. And that's it. That's all. Let's give a big round of applause for the 2 last heats of the girls' 13-17 division. These are some difficult conditions out here to be surfing a contest in and be surfing in general. And these young women have been absolutely been killing it. Absolutely been sending it and totally been charging. So if you see one of them, big high fives, big hugs, share the stoke. They're absolutely killing it. In this next heat, beginning shortly, we have Robbie Ledbetter in red. In blue, Tallow Silver. In green, John Stokes. In yellow, Brock Linder. In orange, Sam Hasselberg. Actually, I think Sam is out. Sam is not here. And in white, Kyle Maggie.
So the one after this, you have another 30-39. Nam Sue is how you pronounce it.
Nam Sue.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
Taking off steep and deep in blue and yellow.
surf
Sorry
to
about that,
none other
guys.
than one of our great friends.
I
the
was
Pelican Brewing
taking a
Company.
lunch break
That being said,
and
in yellow,
my mic
taking
just
off on
turned
a
off.
gorgeous little inside left, riding all the way to the beach, followed by up north in blue. Beautiful ride there. That's what we love seeing. Back-to-back waves, posting big scores. And in red out the back, Robbie Ledbetter right up to the nose.
What
Stole
style? Oh, it comes unglued.
Now, tracking and walking up and down these longboards may seem easy, but it is absolutely a difficult task, especially in vertical conditions.
You good? Okay. Does the sound good?
How we doing, live stream?
Give me a test, Tyler. Let me make sure your mic's. Yeah, you.
What's going on,
Yep.
friends?
Yeah, you should be good. Cool. Thanks for
keeping us
keeping
posted
us,
on the audio
yeah.
conditions, folks.
It's hard to get everything, keep track of everything going on right now. There is a
Just a
perfect right
monster
running
right
through.
stretching across the beach here.
Kelly asleep at the wheel here. Kelly's pointing out how good the waves are and not moving the camera.
Sorry, folks. Where's Jeff Moore? Where's Jeff at?
7 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Brock Linder out in the lead right now. Robbie Ledbetter in red. He's in second place. That was Kyle Maggie opening his account.
There it is
white.
again, Maddie.
Talo Silver in third place currently. He's in blue. John Stokes in green. And Sam Hasselberg in orange. And this is the men's 30 to 39, round 1, heat 1. We're taking the top 2 from each one of these heats and moving on to a semifinal tomorrow in the morning. No eating before dancing. Oh, we'll see if you guys get a dance out of me. I don't know. I'm still only half a beer in. Thank you guys for joining us on the live stream. Our 4th attempt today. We've got 55 of you. If you weren't here before, I'll just remind you to subscribe and hit the bell notification just in case we lose Wi-Fi again and have to restart the stream. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens sometimes when we're trying to stream from the beach.
Thanks for the good announcing. Did you say I was from Melbourne Beach? I was earlier and I thought I heard Melbourne Beach.
I don't think so. Oh, nice.
There you go. Folks at home, we really want to hear what you think about Maddie singing and dancing a personalized song. In red.
Paul Snodgrass.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
way off. Jesus. Sorry, that was Robbie Ledbetter, and then
right up north of him.
Silver up on a nice looking right. Paul's a little bit older than this age division. Although I think he'd still be competitive.
That is absolutely right.
Yoshi, you didn't want to hear me eating? 4 minutes, 45 seconds, just under 5 minutes to go here. Robbie Ledbetter, you're out in the lead. Talo, you're in second place right now. Brock Linder, you're in third. You need a 5.78 to get into the top 2. John Stokes, you need an 8.12. Kyle Maggie, you need an 8.45. And Sam, you need a combination score of 11.66 with 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Out the back, that's Kyle Maggie looking to better his scoreline, and I think that's going to do it. What a nice, clean wall. And then further down the line, that's Brock Linder. Now they want me to sing John Mayer. I don't even know any of his songs.
I think that's an incredible idea, Maddie, and I will be happy to pull up lyrics to any John Mayer song that we have requested here on the live stream.
John Stokes taking off on this right, and just, you know when you kind of get on the heels a little too much, and then you roll the windows down, and then it's over.
From the toes to the heels to Davy Jones' locker.
Unfortunate, but that's what happened. Remember, top two go through. Currently, that's Robbie and Talo. Brock nipping at their heels, though. And Kyle Maggie improved his situation. Only needs a 6.51 now. And that is Robbie Ledbetter trying to get to the nose. And then Talo on a sick-looking right.
Robbie keeps
on
making
the nose
some phone
for a
calls.
while, and then, wow, that was incredible.
Robbie calls, Talo answers. We have had back-to-back surfed waves by both of these guys, which is reflecting in the leaderboard here right now for this heat.
Kelly, we're getting requests to zoom out a little bit so you catch more of the action from everyone.
And set after set continues to make its way between the rock and the cape here and right to us in this contest zone.
2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Talo has taken the lead. Talo, you're now out in the lead. Robbie, you're sitting in second place. Still safe to move on to tomorrow. Brock Linder, you need a 6.43. Kyle Maggie, you need a 7.15. John Stokes, you need an 8.77. And Sam needing a giant combination of 12.
Kyle Maggie, big drop.
Huge drop, but unfortunately that wave just shuts down right after. One minute, 25 seconds to go.
And we're just up here consuming some deliciously chilled beers from Pelican Brewing.
Absolutely, one of the title sponsors of today's event. Go and get yourself some Pelican beers. $50 seconds to go in this heat. Brock in third place needing a 6.43. Kyle needing a 7.15. And John Stokes needing an 8.77. Up on this wave, that is
big floater there.
Robbie again, I think. Is that Robbie?
That is Robbie.
And he has done the first dying cockroach of the contest. We know that doesn't really score points, but it scores points in our hearts.
And that's really all that doesn't matter.
Not yet. We will.
We're going to send all
And that's the start of Heat 2, Round 1, men's 30-39. Official results from the last heat. Talo Silver taking out the win with a giant score of 13.53. Robbie Ledbetter in second, moving on. Congrats, you two. Out the back, I think that's red or orange, I'm not sure.
Might be
but
Sean
oh
Fagan
my
with a
goodness.
massive backside turn. You might know him as PC Grom on his famous Instagram account.
Going for broke on his first wave. I don't think it'll pay off, but it was an incredible attempt.
Sean was voted best looking employee of Moment Surf Company for the last 12 years running.
You probably all have seen Sean's face on Moment paraphernalia all over the place.
Or in Moment paraphernalia. Because they have yet to put Sean's face on Moment paraphernalia. However, it has been something that has been discussed by the board for years.
I guarantee that would be a #1 seller.
I would buy several shirts with Sean's face on it. In blue, scratching like a motorboat. That is Michael Karnowski.
Michael Karnowski in blue. Sean Fagan out there in red. Nam Su in white. Dan Chapman in green. Thomas Kelsey in yellow. And Stuart Thomas in orange.
See a little bit of sunshine breaking through the mist here, Matty. Again, if you missed it, this is the men's 30-39 round 1 heat 2 with
Up
Sean
on the
Fagan.
left, Sean Fagan using his local knowledge to try to find a corner. Sean's used to these constant closeouts.
Sean, familiar with closeouts. Spends a lot of time framed by this rock. And we see a lot of photographs coming from his wife, Alexandra Palace.
Yep, she's excellent at taking photos that make it look like PC is not just a closeout.
In green, that's Dan Chapman. Seeing a couple back-to-back lefts. Nice
Out
foam
the back,
climb.
Thomas. A huge set coming through, but it seems to be stretching all the way across.
And over the falls for Nam Su.
That was one of the biggest waves we've seen all day. But unfortunately, it closed out for about 100 yards both ways.
Which isn't usually what you're looking for when trying to find the right wave.
"11 minutes, 45 seconds to go."
Maddie grabbing the sunglasses for the first time today.
It's getting bright out here.
That it is. How are we doing down on the beach, folks? Hanging in there? We love to hear it. We are glad each and every one of you is here today to witness this historic event, the 24th Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic, where legends are made.
Dan Chapman out there in green having a look. He's got some online fans right now watching him.
Cross-stepping back to the tail, followed
Out
behind
the back,
him.
Thomas in a yellow. Oh!
Let's see what local boy Sean Fagan can do. Taking a look at this right. Cross-stepping to the nose, back to the tail.
Oh! Sean showing he's not all just big turns. He's big falls as well.
In blue.
In all
A little
seriousness,
inside
that was some
reform.
nice cross-stepping by Sean. Michael in blue. Lots of action in this heat. Not lots of amazing waves, but lots of action.
Nam Su trying to take off on the whitewater, and it just didn't quite pan out for him.
Plenty of time left in this heat. 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Sean out in the lead. Dan Chapman just behind him. Michael in third, needing a 3.89. Thomas in fourth.
In yellow with a nice little inside runner.
Speaking of Thomas, trying to improve his scoreline, Stewart in fifth and Nam currently in sixth, but everyone is just piled up together. It's still a wide open heat. 9 minutes, 45 seconds to go. No one has really taken control of this heat. We've seen Sean put it on the line, but can't quite complete the maneuvers. I think if he had stuck that one turn, this heat would be a completely different situation. One of the biggest turn attempts we've seen all day, and here he goes again.
Sean running down the face.
He's looking for another one.
Stretched out right.
And he completes that one. Rides out of it clean.
Thanks, Uncle.
And that's going to help his cause.
Oh, what's this?
To put some distance between him and second place. 8 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Sean, you're still in the lead by a wider margin now after that wave. Dan, you're in second. Michael, you're in third. Thomas, fourth. Stewart, fifth. Nam, sixth. Still anyone's game. Nam in sixth. Only needs a 3.55 to get himself into the top three.
That buck came back again. He's living in the neighborhood. I'm sure he is. He's actually teeing up for a shot one every night. Close distance, like 35 yards over an hour. You know, you would open the door, set down your beer, and then have your picture taken in front of the palm tree. Here, I'll take a picture of us for my mom with the flashing lights.
8 minutes to go. 8 minutes. And this has been an action-packed heat. That's green. Second place, Dan Chapman.
Yeah, it's turning out to be a nice day.
Chapman has lots of fans watching right now online. Chapman for the win. People are rooting for you on the live stream, Dan. And don't let them down. Dan's swimming in to get his board right now. Picked a pretty good time to lose it, though, because there's not much coming through. Out the back, yellow, trying to scratch into one. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Top two move on. Thomas taking a look. He's got a nice looking right that's lining up for him. Let's see if it stays open. One of the few nice tapering corners we've seen all day. Nice cutback. Running through. Let's see if he'll milk it all the way through. And out the back, white on a good right. Orange in front of him. Not sure if they were close enough to warrant anything. We'll see. I'm no judge. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Mike says anyone with the cord should be disqualified. I see Mike as a true traditionalist here.
And in blue, right through the inside, connecting through a few different sections. That's Michael Karnowski.
That's Sean Fagan.
Sean
going for broke again.
Going for broke. Full send, getting
Stewart
that longboard
down the beach, trying to get something going.
I wonder if we can talk at the same time even more.
Yep, I think so. Let's just time it together.
Inside green, Chapman weaving to the north edge of the contest boundary. Sean Fagan looking at a small inside left to answer the call. All the way up to the nose, back to the tail.
Sean just milking it to the sand there.
And we are about to hit the 5-minute warning.
Quite the turn of events here with 5 minutes to go. Sean still out in the lead. Thomas now in second. Nam in third. Michael in fourth. Dan Chapman in fifth, but only needing a 5.23 to get himself back into that top two. Stewart needing a 7.85. Nam taking off, but that one shuts down on him. Out the back, Green having a look. Didn't take it though.
In blue, Michael Karnowski looking at this kind of reform right and actually making some distance on it.
A stiff wind, but it's still surprisingly clean out there.
A stiff wind, Matty. And we got 3.5 minutes left in the men's 30-39 round 1, heat 2 here, folks. Green racing through backside on an inside section there. And carnage down the beach. I think that was Nam Su. We're seeing a little bit more texture on the face of the waves here, Matty. Do you think that makes it a little bit more difficult for these guys to make it down the face?
Maybe. Sometimes I like the texture a little bit more. I have a tough time seeing when it's super glassy.
Matty's a texture guy. He likes to feel the wave.
Yeah, just a little groove in the wave. It's nice.
Do you guys have the board somewhere with all the stuff on it? All the board from oh, see how many points they scored.
Oh, it's in the tent.
In the tent. Taco Brada! Look at that gun there.
Killed it out there, Benson.
God bless you.
Wise words.
Bakersfield wants Dan Chapman for the win.
Johnny
well,
Benson.
Bakersfield, he's got 2 minutes left to do just that.
Yeah, Dan Chapman only needs a 4.8.
He really doesn't need that much. It's a very close heat. Sean going for broke, and then, oh my goodness, Thomas also going for broke on the same wave.
Sean taking a page out of my playbook. Just set it and forget it. Pull into a
Nam
closeout
Su
barrel.
walking up to the nose and going straight into the closeout.
We're going to see if we can get an interview with Sean Fagan right after this heat here. We'll see if we can get him up here into the announcer's booth and wrangling him to answer some questions for us.
Out the back, that is Stuart Thomas taking a look. Nice little drop. Amazingly worked his way around that section. And somehow Sean made it out the back and is standing up on another wave. And he's down. He's in full panic mode with 1 minute to go.
60 seconds, Matty. 60 seconds left in this heat. And it is a nail biter.
Top two advanced straight to the final tomorrow. And currently that is Sean and Thomas, but we'll see how this last minute plays out. These guys are surfing extremely well. And this whole heat has been a hard-fought battle. Pismo wants Danny to win too. Oh, I want Danny to win too just because of all the fans. 10 seconds to go though. Let's See if he can work his way into this wave. Oh, the buzzer.
That is it. That is all for men's 30-39 round 1, heat 2.
Oh, and unfortunately, Danny getting a nice wave right after the buzzer. That was a good one.
Just an action-packed heat here. And we are setting up for yet another action-packed heat just after this.
Up in this next heat, Chris Liedl in red, Koa in blue, Michael in green. Sorry, Michael Schließ. Oh my goodness. In green, Michael Swammer in yellow, Isaac Gilbert in orange, and in white, Shane Hayes. And we're off. That's the start of Heat 3, Round 1, men's 30-39.
And we got a one of our awesome sponsors here, Isaac Gilbert, is out in the water, I'm sure on a board that he has shaped. There's also a board available for raffle in the event tent. Isaac Gilbert is a local boy at Lincoln City, one of our good friends.
We've got white Shane Hayes on a nice little insider. Starting to build some house there with a small but good one.
And speaking of Isaac Gilbert, trying to take a look at this first little right that came to him, and it just didn't really go for him.
Michael scratching into that one, but it shuts down on him.
Dude, good. Thank you so much. I wonder, actually, is there more coffee?
Tyler is refilling on coffee. He's fading fast. It feels like 7 p.m. to us.
That is exactly correct. I have been up since 3:30 this morning.
Michael Swammer.
Swammer.
Swammer going swimming at the end of that one.
Swammer dropped the hammer on that right.
A familiar name and a staple in this contest. Michael always does well out here.
Isaac Gilbert taking a look on an inside right.
Isaac taking a look. Look at that board glide right in.
Toes just right together in a classic glider style. And we got some sets stacking up out the back. I think that's Chris Lytle looking at that right, making the best of the inside section through a steep part of that wave. Tries to make a turn, just doesn't quite get up the face of that thing.
And we just watched Shane duck dive a longboard straight through that wave. That was insane.
That takes a real man to do that.
Yeah, I would just be back on the beach after attempting that.
We're hoping to get Sean Fagan up here for an interview. Sean Fagan, who's looking strikingly resembling Eminem right now. Shady's back again. Oh no, that's Sean Fagan. Sean, when you get a moment, please come up here for an interview. Yeah, we'll go to that one. Folks, we're about to get an exclusive interview with Sean Fagan, local boy PC Grom here in just one moment. We're trying to get him in here. The corner to no avail.
Green taking off. Unfortunately, that wave just shuts down on him again. Sure. I'm going to give my headset over to Sean, and we'll do a quick interview during a break, a lull out there. Yo, what do we got going on?
Folks, we are up here live with local boy Sean Fagan, or as some of you know him, PC Grom on the Instagram. Yep, we're here with the live stream audience. Hello, folks at home.
Hey, I'm here.
We're glad to see you here.
I made it. Did I make that heat?
Nice. Won that heat.
Won it.
Sean, I got a couple questions for you.
That was tough.
You know, and you're welcome to hold that microphone a little closer to your mouth.
I'll definitely hold it closer.
There he is. There's that sweet voice of Sean Fagan coming over the loudspeakers for you. Sean, we got a couple questions for you here. Tell us a little bit about the conditions out here, what you're up against.
Ooh, it was pretty tough. Got some rights coming through, a couple lefts, but mainly rights. The lefts are pretty small. I think if you can get a big right and get one turn in, or maybe get to the nose quick and get back, I think you could score some big scores today.
We're here in the hope to get to big rights.
Just like
Speaking of big rights,
right now.
Right there, Michael Swammer driving down the face on a right. So, Sean, what are you looking for when you're setting up out here? You've watched the morning, you've watched some heats before you. Where are you looking to set up?
Well, I got some insider knowledge from some of the older guys in the 50s and 60 pluses before I paddled out. That gave me some good knowledge on which waves to pick. And that helped a ton while I was out there.
That's great. Yeah, no, anybody out here that is surfing today in the contest, listening to the ones that have come before us is an absolute essential key to making sure you're making the right choice. These guys have spent decades out here surfing long before some of us were even born. They're the guys to listen to. Sean, tell us a little bit about your gear today. What kind of wetsuit are you surfing in, and what kind of board are you riding?
I am wearing an XL comp suit. I'm wearing the 5.5, which is a little overkill during the heat. I was definitely roasting out there. But I was riding a 9.0 Stewart. I think it's a performance redline model. It's pretty epic.
That's great to hear, and it looks like you were surfing it well. I saw several times where that board was near vertical, trying to work your way back on big turns, taking a play out of Matty's playbook here. Big turns, big airs, and big barrels.
Exactly. That's what I was just... Matty's been teaching me that for years, and I just tried to put everything he taught me into that heat, you know.
Well, we are so glad to have you here in the tent. Thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time. I know you have autographs to sign right after you leave the tent here. Make sure you catch PC Grom, Sean Fagan, right outside of the announcer's tent. He will be signing autographs for about the next 15 minutes before he goes back into his private trailer at Hart's Camp just to get ready for round 2.
Sounds good. I might actually go hit a couple waves at the surf ranch before I come back.
That's great. Private helicopter's picking him up right above the Meridian. And so Sean Fagan will be here for about the next 15 minutes until round 2. Thanks a bunch, Sean.
Thanks, Sean. Dude, you gotta wear a thinner suit, man. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go, and
Chris Lytle on one of the waves of the day
is finding the sick little corner there.
Through the inside section, reforming, grabbing rail. That's got to be one of the longest waves we have seen today. Dude, I saw it. There was one where I was literally proud of it.
I thought I was going to fall on my face, to be honest. I didn't know if I could get that corner on rail.
Dude, I saw it, man.
I was like, oh, it's getting Isaac Gilbert out the back on his big glider. Absolutely crushing through that section. Making the drop there. That is Shane Hayes.
I don't think that's 9 feet.
Someone get a ruler on that board.
We're hearing reports of Shane Hayes' board being undersized. We'll see if it affects him in the long run. Okay.
I'm alright for now. Thanks. 6 minutes to go.
Thank you so much.
Top 2 advance through. Right now, awesome. Chris, you're out in the lead.
You're the best.
Michael Swammer, you're currently sitting in 2nd place. Sean Hayes, you're in 3rd. Isaac Gilbert, you're in 4th. Koa, you're in 5th. And Michael, you're in 6th. Why are we getting that reverb? Hey, why are we getting that? We're getting like a lot of feedback off the.
So hopefully it'll start mellowing out.
5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Oh yeah.
You guys, this is a nail-biter of a round. We've seen a lot of great waves ridden and a bunch of good waves coming through. These guys are actually like totally pushing the limits here, even in these tough conditions. We heard some live local interviews from Sean Fagan giving us the inside scoop of what is in the water. One of our hopes for next year is to do some in-water interviews. We'll see if we can make that possible.
We're getting screenshots sent to us of our.
If any of you guys on the beach are getting hungry, there are some food and beverages available in the event tent. We have some delicious wraps of the chicken and bacon or veggie variety. They come with chips for $12.
Shane Hayes up on a big right, shuts down on him, unfortunately.
And again, we are unsure if Shane Hayes' board is of qualifying length. We'll see if it affects the outcome here.
I hope the live stream heard that. Nice little head dip from your current heat leader, Chris. And Isaac down the beach, getting a long one. Three minutes, 25 seconds to go. Chris still out in the lead. Michael Swammer, you're in second. Shane Hayes, you need a 4.98 to move on to tomorrow. Isaac Gilbert, you need a 4.23. Koa, you need a 6. And Michael Shells, you need a 7.97. Oh, and the situation just changed. They have just locked in the last scores for Isaac Gilbert and Shane Hayes, moving both of them up. Isaac near in second place now. Shane Hayes, you're in third. Michael Swammer, you need a 5.44 to move on. Koa, you're in fifth. You need a 6.48. A giant set rolling through and taking out everyone. And this... No, you can have it. Yeah, it's too bright for no sunglasses. Oh my goodness! Shane Hayes, I think, taking the lead for Wipeout of the day. He came completely unglued there and flew through the air before penetrating the water.
Some go for glory, some go just to be remembered. And that man went to be remembered with that wipeout.
One minute, 30 seconds to go. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. And that is Michael Swammer trying to get something going on that wave, but it shuts down on him. He's got a minute, 20 seconds to get out the back and try to get one more.
This is a neck and neck heat right here, you guys. There is, a tight top four in the leaderboard right now for this heat. There is a lot of great surfing happening here, and there's about 60 seconds left in this heat.
Yep, the difference between second and fourth is about 0.75 of a point. Scott, maybe that's the case. Who knows, though? He's got a 9-foot Stewart. It says 9 on the stringer, but he measured it out, and it's an 8.6. You know, I think when those guys are shaping, sometimes some of the fumes, you know, might get...
That's about the same thing that happens on most dating profiles. Yeah, I'm 6 foot. And by 6 foot, I mean 5'4".
10 seconds to go. And that's all she wrote for that heat.
Any wallets dropped off?
Did we find any wallets or anything?
Nope. If anyone finds a wallet, please bring it up to the announcer's booth, and we will get it back to its rightful owner. We'll let the judges lock in their final scores here, and we'll get this next heat started. Thank you guys for joining us online. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification in case we lose our connection again. So far, so good. That is the start of round 1, heat 4, men's 30 to 39. In red, we have Keanu Nakamura. In blue, Chris James. In green, Scott. In yellow, Anthony Phillips. In orange, Brian Emmett. And in white, Mitch Lipzig. Which I was informed is the correct pronunciation, despite Tyler laughing at me for it.
Starting off a little floater on this inside left.
That's Mitch.
That's Mitch right there.
Yeah, that's a huge score, man.
Scott Barger. How is that hard?
What?
Barger.
We've got 2 more of these heats after this. Heat 5 and 6 of the men's 30 to 39, and then women's 30 to 39 are up next. If you are in some of those early women's heats, probably a good time to get. If you're in the last 2 men's heats, you already have your suit on and be ready to go here soon. Big set out the back. Blue up on his feet. Styling orange up after him, but behind him, we'll see what happens there. A huge set out the back and just smoked green Scott. And then way down the beach is a free surfer who needs to go south.
That for sure was the biggest wave we've seen come through all day, and we've said that about 17 times now. That is the one.
Yep.
Absolute cleanup set, cleaning up everybody in the contest zone.
Free surfers south. If you guys are looking, you're real close to the boundary. There is tons of closeouts all down the beach here. You can pick basically anywhere to surf a closeout. Please pick somewhere further south. I guarantee it will close out the same. That's yellow up on a right and down. That was Anthony Phillips. Taking off right out in front, orange. Brian Emmett. Oh, unfortunately closes out on him as well. And that's blue, Chris James. 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Top 2 move through. Chris James, you're out in the lead. You were just duck diving waves, so I'll say that again. Chris James, you are in the lead right now. Brian Emmett, you're in second place. Mitch Lipzig, you're in third place. You need a 1.83 to move into the top 2. Anthony Phillips, you're in 5. And Scott and Keanu
Down south in
that is yellow.
in yellow.
Anthony Phillips on a nice looking wave. Oh, can't quite pull it off. And then Scott up on a long walled out wood. Yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're good. Yep, I think.
A few beautiful sets coming on the inside of the rock here.
Anthony Phillips running up the beach. Let's cheer him on. He's putting on a workout show right now. That current is picked up significantly with this wind. Just under 10 minutes to go. Chris James still out in front. Anthony Phillips, you're now in second place. Brian Emmett, you're in third. Mitch, fourth. Scott, fifth. Keanu, sixth right now. Shortboard free surfer just south of the contest zone. Please move south. You have miles and miles of the same exact closeout beach break. Go surf down there.
If you were to make it into that barrel, I would have allowed it for just a moment, but you did not. We got just inside of 10 minutes left in this heat. Plenty of time to change the leaderboard. We have been seeing bigger and bigger waves roll through all day, and more awesome, beautiful faces filling the beach. How are you guys doing down on the beach this morning? We've made it past noon, and we're still all vertical, which is a task in itself. Maddie and I are sitting up here continuing to drain the kegs provided by Pelican Brewing Company, and we couldn't be happier to be getting ice-cold beer served fresh in the tent right next door to us. So if you guys are thirsty or you guys are hungry, make your way up to the event tent. There are some awesome items available to be bidding on in the silent auction. There are some incredible surfboards shaped by local shapers, as well as boards being shaped live in the shaping bay right next door to us. And if you guys are just getting to the beach for the first time, this is the 24th Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic, where legends are made.
Is Chris from Maui, Matthew? Just saw your
grab rail
note
yellow.
there.
Big turn off the top.
Huge turn.
Redirected through all the way to the inside. But
Anthony Phillips.
Couldn't quite stay on top of that thing.
And there goes that shortboarder on another closeout. Please move south. If you are a shortboarder encroaching on the contest zone, please just go south. It is literally a closeout everywhere. I don't understand. Just. Oh, really? Scott up on a right. Ooh, that was Mitch going down hard.
We're getting live reports from local surf mom Angie Wright. She's saying the chicken bacon ranch is an awesome deal, and there's no line. So what more is there to like?
I didn't do it that time.
Check, check. There we go.
Oh. We just lost your camera. Yep. Alright, we're back, but it's all blown out. Sorry for the technical difficulties here.
Still on the live stream. Thanks for bearing with us, folks.
Yeah, it's super blown out, Kill.
Set stacking up just to the north here in the contest region. Having a look in yellow, Anthony Phillips.
Taking off in yellow. Your current heat leader, actually, Anthony Phillips, in a big set.
And just a close-out set from Tibet. Welcome to the Thunderdome. This is Just Destruction, followed by another closeout set.
Look at that one out the back.
If I had my eyes closed, I feel like I'm watching a Jaws contest right now. Boards and limbs flying in every direction. And another closeout cleanup set. Taken right on the head by every competitor. Oh wait, there's another.
An absolute bomb set, just rolling through, catching everyone off guard. And we have boards flying. Someone lost their board in that. That's the 5-minute warning. 5 minutes to go. Anthony Phillips out in the lead. Scott in second. Chris James in third, who I just found out is from Maui. Mitch in fourth from
See you later.
in white. Brian Emmett in orange. And these guys are going to run around. I think that's a smart move with that giant set rolling through. Give them some encouragement as they do that gauntlet.
Give them a big round of applause, folks. This is tough conditions to be surfing in. Unpredictable. There's still some diamonds in the rough, but it's been hard to find for these guys.
4 minutes, 5 seconds to go.
Again, it's just a reminder, if you have not made your way through the event tent, there is some incredible items from local crafters and local artists, as well as local surfboard shapers, in addition to some awesome international surfing brands available to be bid on in the auction tent. There's also some awesome food and beverages available there as well from our dear friends at the Pelican Brewing Company.
3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Anthony's still out in front. Scott in second. Chris James, you need a 4.22 to move on to tomorrow. Mitch, you need a 4.07. Brian, you need a 5.16. And I don't think Keanu showed up.
Not showing it up makes it really difficult to post scores, people. The majority of the judging happening at the surfing contest is judging the surfing that happens. And if you're not here to surf, you're not being scored. And if you're not being scored, guaranteed, you won't win.
Wise words from Tyler Cunningham. A contest connoisseur.
That is correct. What a spectacular day we have here in Pacific City. That gorgeous, that beautiful cape stretching out into the ocean depths. And the rock that Jeff Mellencop swims to on Sunday night to etch the names of the contest winners up at the top of that point there, joined only by the birds. Whoever wins these contest divisions, their name is etched in infamy.
Lily, that is awesome. We don't really know where people are from. Maybe next year we will get that information given to us. That would be awesome. to
Taking
kind of
off
have a
way
profile.
late in green. And a
But
little
that's
too
awesome.
late.
There's a bunch of Maui surfers here because that's rad. And they have had a rough go lately, so to say the least. Anthony Phillips up on that right.
And we're
I'm
getting
sorry, that was a left.
we're getting
I'm
word.
getting my directions mixed up. You're losing your mind up here.
I've lost my mind years ago, Maddie. We're getting word on our online listeners here, our people chiming in on the live stream, that we have a few surfers surfing in the competition from Maui. And we just want to say our hearts and our thoughts are with you. If you have family or friends or yourself that were impacted by the fires in Lahaina, we just are sending all of our love and all of our thoughts your direction.
Absolutely. That was heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah, and we know the pain all too well with the fires several years ago here on the coast, and the homes and property lost and the people displaced. So absolutely our hearts and thoughts are with you, Maui.
And that's the end of round 1, heat 4, men's 30 to 39. We'll get the next heat started here shortly.
We have a few more sponsors to thank in our long list of sponsors. Salty Crew, Sand and Cedar Realty, Sanook, Seabliss Dory Charter, Schooner Creek Designs, otherwise known as Scroondonk,
Thanks, Nick. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Sistra Revolution, Smith Optics,
Thanks
Sprout
for tuning in,
Holistic
Michael
Nutrition,
and Willie. We appreciate
Stance,
it. Same Alex.
SunCloud, the Surfrider Foundation, 3 Capes, Taylor Blackman Art. Taylor has some awesome art here inspired by local scenery. Taylor Looney Pottery, Tillamook County Parks, U.S. Bank, Visla, Volcom, Joel Webb, Rackline Designs, Excel, and
Blew up.
Zug Life Surf Shop.
That is Lion Young.
What's up, Susan?
Announce again, I'm now in hot pink. I've changed colors, and it's so wonderful.
And green up on another right on the inside there. That is Jansen B. And I did not mean to say another because that was obviously his first wave. If he had 2 waves already, he would be a, Superman or something.
He would be a Superman or something. Astute observation, Matty Starr. We're just getting live word that the Leopard Mama, the White Leopard, is now just wearing a hot pink sweatshirt. So if you're looking to get a unique...
Huge set out the back. Sorry to interrupt you there, but watch this beautiful closeout go through.
It's a reeling right, Matty.
That is... It closed out for miles.
That's what you're seeing. I'm seeing a totally different opportunity here. Again, the White Leopard has just disclosed the fact that the leopard outfit has come off, and she is now wearing a hot pink sweatshirt. That is Susan Russo, the husband of Rob Russo of Russo Surfboards. If you're looking to purchase a raffle ticket for an incredible, awesome Russo surfboard who we love so much, make sure you find the White Leopard now wearing a hot pink sweatshirt, Susan Russo, to purchase those raffle tickets.
Oh, Greg. Aloha from Kihei. Nice. Love that you guys are all tuning in.
Aloha, Greg. We're happy to have you on the live stream. We're happy to have you here with us.
Greg Better, a fellow SEO connoisseur, if I'm not mistaken.
An SEO connoisseur. You know what I love? I love a glass of search engine optimization.
Absolutely. Nothing better
Matty
than
Starr,
a good
a
surf.
connoisseur of optimizing search engines. You know what he does on a Thursday evening? He sits down in his boxers
I optimize.
or his briefs, depending on what is clean in the laundry done by his wife Felicia. Sits crisscross applesauce on a beanbag and says, "I want to dip my toes into SEO, baby."
Meanwhile, Anthony has been busy on this inside and has built a nice little house for himself and is currently in the lead.
Maddie, can you give us a little bit of context when you say he built a house for himself?
Yeah,
Give us an idea on
you gotta
what
lay
you're trying
out
to
your
say.
you gotta lay out your foundation, and then you build upon that, and you frame up your score, and then you put a roof on it, and you take it to the bank and move on.
That's exactly right, Maddie. I couldn't have said it better myself. And Jensen B.
And you're spilling beer.
Drink responsibly.
Out the back, we have a couple guys looking at it, and they're gonna do the good old face-off. Who can bow out
It's a
first?
classic Western shootout. Two big top turns face to face. We call that the PC quick draw.
That was Lion Young on the right and Justin Snodgrass on the left.
We also refer to that as down the line chicken.
Taking off on this left, Yellow,
Gliding through the inside.
adding some siding to that house.
And Maddie is all about the construction references today.
Kyle Murphy out the back in red. This is a stacked heat here, Tyler.
Stacked it is.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. We're knocking on some wood right now because we haven't had issues in a while, but you never know.
And remember, now that
Wi-Fi
we have
streaming from the beach.
we have broken the threshold of 100 subscribers, so Maddie will be doing a personalized song and dance
up on that right,
later
Kyle
today
Murphy.
in the live stream. And you guys can bid for who he's going to do that personalized song and dance
Blue
for.
taking a look, trying to find a cover-up, but it's not there, and then bows out early. That was Lion Young. He knows that's not going to better his score, so he gets out of there just to take this set right on the head.
If we pass 200 subscribers on the Moment Surf Co. channel,
no, don't even.
I will get a personalized tattoo of Maddie Starr
Oh, man.
on my right butt cheek. I'm not joking. I'm a
Let's see
man
how
of my
close
word.
we are, folks.
So if we cross the 200 subscriber
Is
mark,
this today and tomorrow?
no, just today,
Oh, no.
if
We're
we
a
cross
ways
the
away. We only
200
have
subscriber
105.
mark, I will get a personalized Maddie Starr tattoo on my right butt cheek.
Why would you want that?
I don't want it, but I need
9
it.
minutes to go. We've got fans of Tony. Anthony, I'm guessing that's Tony, right? Correct, you guys? Zach? Just guessing here. But we've got fans online. Your friends and family are watching. Not to put any pressure on you. Oh, got a subscriber. Subbed for the tat.
That's what we like to hear, Murphy. Keep on subbing for the tat. You feel free to send this link to as many friends as you have at 200 subscribers. I will get a personalized Maddie Starr tattoo on my right butt cheek, and we will post it on the Moment Surf Co. Instagram page for validation. I am a man of my word. I am not scared, unlike Maddie Starr, resenting the fact that I have nominated him for the 100 subscriber mark personalized song and dance. But I promise you, I will make him sing and dance.
7 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Jansen B, you're out in the lead. Justin Snodgrass up on this wave. He's currently in 4th place. Lion Young, you're in 2nd. Anthony, you are in 3rd. You only need a 6.24 to get into the top 2. Justin, you're in 4th. You need a 6.21. Kyle Murphy, you need a 7.27. And Tyler Jacobs, you need a 7.1. You're sitting on a 1-wave score at the moment. Apparently we are going to see Tyler's butt cheeks anyway. It might as well have a tattoo.
It would not be the
name on
first
it.
time I have been booted from Moment Surf Company on a few occasions from wearing too few of clothing items. Thankfully, they welcome me back every time.
I mean,
Just cleaned up.
taking off on a right with some fancy footwork there. Lion Young sneaking up to the nose before the wave demolishes him.
You want to interview Aaron McGahee?
Yes.
Aaron, do you want to talk for a minute? Do you have time to talk? Right now?
Aaron, get in here. What's up, Aaron?
How you doing?
Good, man. How are you? I'm Tyler.
Aaron. Yeah.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
This is Maddie.
Hi.
Maddie.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Good.
I
Want
got
to hop in for an interview?
Yeah, where we do it?
You can bring your boy right back here.
All right, come on, everybody.
I'm going to hand my mic over to Aaron.
Come on, Cedar, let's go. Climb up here.
Come on, buddy.
Hey, here we go. Cedar, you ready for this? This is the real deal now.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Her name's Cedar Moon.
Hi,
Or Cedar, just
How's it going?
where are we at?
My daughter Wes is hanging out down there
Woo!
running around too.
We're gonna go run around big time.
You too?
She's 2, yeah.
You're 2. Mine
Are you
is
2?
2.
Are you 2.5?
2.5. Check.
What's going on? Oh wow, this is live, isn't it? Or is this live right now? Are we hot mic? Oh my god.
In the tent here with Danger Aaron
Woo woo.
from the famous Jackass.
What?
You know what it is. Aaron, welcome to the tent here. We are happy to have you.
I haven't ever left. I've been here for the last 20 years. You guys finally showed up.
Well, you know, we've been looking for you the whole time.
Yeah, I'm a
Just wanna
ghost.
ask you, you're here today. What are you looking for in a contest like this? You got your daughter here hanging out?
Yeah,
Dog,
my
family,
daughter, my
beach?
dog. Mostly what I'm looking for are good times. You guys all out there having a good time? I
Let's
can't
Are
hear.
you guys having a good time out there?
You know, I've been to this contest so many times over the last, I actually started surfing here when I was 15. I'm 46 now. That's right, I said 46. A good friend of mine, Travis Elkman, woo-woo, took me out when I was 15 here. I grew up in McMinnville, and this is the first place I surfed. And it is pretty much one of the best places, if not the best place in Oregon to hang out and surf and have a good time with your friends and family. So, beautiful day today. Waves are looking pretty good now. It's like looking like there's a good right there. So, you know, there's been many a contest during these years where it is storming, just peeing rain, and, you know, wind everywhere, no waves, but we always have a good time. And we're fortunate this year to have sun, waves, and good people. So let's give it up. Moment Surf, Jeff, hot damn. Woo! Way to keep the streak going.
Thanks, Danger Aaron, man. We appreciate the time so much. We hope you just enjoy the rest of your time on the beach.
I'm always going to have a good time.
We've loved watching you over the years on Jackass and pushing the limits, and that's exactly what these competitors here are trying to do, young to old. They are pushing the boundaries of surfing in the Pacific Northwest here.
What a wonderful place we live. You know, and yeah, it's a little different now that there's no cars on the beach, which I'm looking out and seeing nothing but people in tents, and that's pretty cool, I think. But I do miss, you know, being able to pull down on the beach, that's for sure. But whatever, we got what we got now, and God bless America. Yeah!
Thanks, Danger Aaron. Give it up for Danger Aaron here up in the tent. Give us a little bit of his time.
Woo! Oh, and remember, safety first.
Safety first.
Drop mic. Yeah, that was fun.
Cedar,
Cedar Moon.
it was so nice to meet you.
You ready to go rip it up? Daddy can't surf because Daddy has a
All right, thanks for.
My daughter West is down there, and she is your same age.
You guys enjoyed that interview?
Yeah.
I was watching, ready to shoot the.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Cam back over to the action, but
All
there
right.
really wasn't much going on.
We'll be here. Probably like last heat 5-ish. Yeah.
Are you here tomorrow? Yeah.
Lion might bust out a headstand. I hope so. I hope he does.
Thanks,
'cause
man.
We haven't seen a headstand today, and that would be pretty cool to see.
See you, Cedar. Bye. And if you guys didn't catch that on the live stream, that is Danger Aaron from Jackass, the one and only. And it's so fun to have awesome folks like that hanging out on the beach here. Just goes to show how amazing this contest really is. And the draw that it has on people
Sorry,
from far and
Poochie
wide.
Jenkins. It's always different when you get someone else on the mic with different volume levels. If that was a bit loud, our apologies. Tony the Shredder Fogelstrom. Take these fools to the bank. He's got a
Couple bumps standing up out
40
the back
seconds
here.
to do that.
And there is 40 seconds left in this heat, folks.
Jansen, you are out in the lead. Lion, you're in second place. Anthony, you need a 6.78.
Beautiful little right up to the nose for Lion Young.
That's Lion Young out the back. A bomb coming through. Orange in the spot. That's
Look at
Justin
this wave
Snodgrass.
setting up in front of him
See
for
what he can do
Justin.
it. It's kind of running away from him, though, unfortunately. Oh.
What a phenomenal wave and a difficult wave to surf. Super fast. Really hard to stay out in front of. However, Justin Snodgrass has spent a bunch of time in the ocean right here in Pacific City, making the best of what he's got.
Up next is the final men's 30 to 39 heat. We've got Taylor Looney in red, Ben Dorier in blue, Kevin O'Toole in green, Max Danger in yellow, Brian Campana in green, and Zachary No in white.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh, it was just the audio was pretty loud when he was interviewing.
Al, you guarantee it's going to be loud with Mr. Danger Aaron himself, and we wouldn't have it any other way than loud.
And here we go. Final heat for round one, men's 30 to 39. Up next, if you are in the women's 30 to 39, Melanie, Emmy, Kelly, Carissa, and Amelia, you're up next.
Right off the go, in blue, Ben Dorier right up to the nose. It's a lot of fun watching these competitors just absolutely send it over the ledge on these longboards. It's difficult conditions today, however, these guys and gals are making all the best of the conditions we have.
Out the back, I think that's orange, standing up, and red. We'll see what the judges say about that one.
Yeah, hard to tell if that would have been an interference call right there or not. Quite a bit of separation between the two, but they closed the gap on that takeoff there.
It's always hard to say on a closeout whether it was interference or if it was just a friendly party wave.
A friendly closeout.
Ben Dorier, also from Maui.
We love seeing all these folks from Maui surfing in the contest here today. And again, all of our thoughts, prayers, and love sent out across the Pacific to Maui. All of our family and friends over there that have been affected by these fires.
And a donation, part of the proceeds will go to.
And there is
Huge
a portion.
spinner there by Yellow. Sorry to interrupt you, but Max Danger pulling out some moves. Losing his board.
There will be a portion of the proceeds of this contest donated to a fundraiser for those affected by the fires in Lahaina. Again, another reason to make your way up to the contest, or the event tent rather, to make sure you place bids on some of the awesome items in the silent auction. Again, there is local art, local makers, awesome international surfing brands, as well as local surfboard shapers donating their time, their skills, and their efforts for items just to raise funds for a variety of charitable auctions.
Scratching out the back for a giant closeout. Brian.
In blue, Ben Dorier up on the nose of another one, taking the elevator shaft from the skyscraper to the basement.
Oh. There's some absolute carnage out here happening.
And we love to see it, Matty.
Green scratching for an insider. I think that's green. Is that green?
That's green.
That would be Kevin O'Toole. When you stick your head in the barrel on a 3-foot wave at closeout, we call that a swirly. Tyler is a professional at swirlies.
They called me Swirly Cunningham for several years of my life. And it's not because my head was stuck in a toilet. It was because I chose, on my own accord, to pull into as many closeout barrels as I could find.
And still to this day,
nothing has changed.
Red out the back, along with white, both trying to make something happen with that closeout.
Getting a little warm on the beers here. Clearly not drinking fast enough.
I've only had one.
Oh, this is 4.
4.
You should probably catch up. Yellow apparently. Up, straight to the nose. That is Max Danger.
Not to be confused with Danger Aaron. This is actually Max Danger.
What is up, old Jinxie?
Jinx!
Max Danger, your local pilot.
If you're gonna fly, fly with danger. Danger Air. Booking tickets for Danger Air.
8 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Max Danger out in the lead, soaring high with his last couple of waves. Ben Dorier in second. Brian Campana needing a 4.84 To move on, Taylor Looney needing a 5.07. Zachary No needing a 5.07 as well. And Kevin needing a 6.91. Big set out the back. That's White. Zachary No with a huge off the top. Sticking it and surfing out of that thing. Nice maneuver. I think that was Taylor Looney out the back trying to navigate around on that right.
Taylor Looney did all the women's awards.
Taylor Looney made all the women's awards this year. Pretty awesome of him to do that. Seven minutes, 30 seconds to go. Ben riding an AV surfboards. Who's in the chat watching right now. Those boards look pretty good. I've seen a couple of those. I think cameraman Kelly has an AV surfboard actually, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and it has become a problem.
It's become an issue, to be honest. We all pitched in for his birthday and bought him a surfboard thinking, wow, this is nice. And now he surf circles around all of us, and it's very annoying. And we're thinking of breaking his board when he's not looking.
Yeah, we've
But
been
in all
contemplating.
seriousness, he's been ripping on that board, and it's very annoying.
We brought this board into the world, and we can take it out.
6 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Ben Dorier out in the lead now. Max Danger, you're in second. In danger of getting put into third by Zachary No, who's in third.
Again, this is a tight competition here in the round 1 heat 6 of the men's 30-39. Taking off deep, Zachary No, followed by Max Danger on the actual wave face there, rifling down the line there. Not a lot of offered up sections.
Spinner on the inside. Max has been known to do spinners when there's not much else to do.
Max popping up into the commanding lead here.
That is yellow. Wait a second.
That was green, Matty. Colors and words are hard for Matty Starr. However, we're bearing with it, and he is doing the best he can.
Max Danger's real name is Max Cameron, for those who actually know him. But he is going with his alias, Max Danger Airlines.
And that is the 5-minute warning. The 5-minute warning here, folks. For Heat 6, round 1 of the men's 30-39.
This is a stacked heat. All three of these top three guys, pretty sure were in the finals last year, if not the semis. I'm not quite sure, but I know Max is always in the final. Four minutes, 20 seconds to go.
How are we doing, live stream? How's everybody doing there at home?
Have we reached 200 subscribers?
Let's check the subscriber count.
Where are we at on subscriber count?
Oh, I gotta refresh this thing, I think.
125.
Oh my goodness, we're only 75
subscribers away from me getting a custom
seeing
Matty
Tyler's
Starr
butt
tattoo.
cheek. I don't know why you guys want that, but
Oh, they want it. They want it, Matty. And we want to give it to them. 75 more subscribers.
we're gonna get Moment's YouTube account banned from the internet.
If we get it banned, you know we're doing it right. We like that edgy content.
3 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Zachary No has taken the lead out the back, though. Who is that? We've got surfers up on a left and a right orange. That's Brian Campana, and on the right, still on it, doing spinners in the whitewash, Taylor Looney. Assuming I got my colors correct, and that's iffy at best. Max Danger in second. Ben Dorier needing a 5.94 to move on. Brian, Taylor, and Kevin all needing 7, 8s, and 9s to move on. I think at this point, Tyler, if you need a 9, you're basically comboed with these conditions. I think you probably want a 2 new scores.
Absolutely. You're looking for a couple high-scoring waves at that point, but with 2.5 minutes left in the contest, that is absolutely possible.
Ben Dorier up on an insider. I don't know if that's going to better his scoreline or not.
Zachary No jumping into the lead here, right in front of Max Danger. And there is some time left in the heat.
What a day, Pacific City. Where else can you have wind that makes a flag do that and still have groomed, clean conditions out the back to surf?
Beautiful left down at the south perimeter of the contest zone. There are a couple hidden gems breaking all over the place. Now the challenge is to find them.
1 minute 30 seconds to go, and up on this left is, well, up and down. Oh my goodness, he's still attached to the board. That was Max, and behind him was Kevin, although those were completely different sections of that wave. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go.
Are you free for a little bit? Yeah. I've got to run up to the shop because Austin's going to be competing in the next coming up heats. Okay. So I just got just the bronze there. Okay.
1 minute to go. 1 minute. Zachary out in the lead. Max in second. Ben in third. Brian in fourth. Taylor in fifth. Kevin in sixth. All that can change in this last minute here. Here goes Kevin. Brian, sorry. Zach trying to take a victory lap here. No, he wants to get back out there and hold someone off. 30 seconds to go.
Okay, how do I do this? You just basically follow the surfers. Who's going what? Do I zoom in? No. Just basically like
2 riders up. Oh, 1 rider up, and that's blue, Ben Dorier.
Put yourself back to where they're at. Okay. Hang on with me. Yeah, pretty simple. I can add this to my resume now. You can. Absolutely. I put it on there for sure.
And that's the end of Heat 6, Round 1 of men's 30 to 39. That'll do it.
Kelly, I can't see this with my polarized lens. Sunglasses, can we fix that?
You can't see it?
He's joking.
Yeah, that's how you. Hold on to the microphone.
We've got a new cameraman on staff, Ron. No one seems to be encroaching in the contest zone, so he'll be taking care of camera duties for a while.
What could go wrong?
On call to get sent out. What is a no paddle takeoff there before the horn?
Maddie is making up names at this point.
And that's the start of round 1, Heat 1, women's 30 to 39.
You want to talk?
Kelly with an outstanding no paddle takeoff.
Big turns sometimes have big consequences,
Absolutely.
but you got to leave it all on the rock, as they say here in Pacific City.
Yep. Official results from that last heat. Zachary No taking out the win. Moving on to tomorrow, along with Max Danger.
You okay?
Cameron.
Thank you for letting us have your husband for the weekend.
Alright, you ready, Misty? No.
12 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Emmy Daniels out in the lead. Amelia O'Connor close behind in second, and Kelly in third. Up on a wave. Is that a free surfer? And then that was Red Kelly. I thought there were French bulldogs attacking the T-Rex on the beach. It almost looks like they are.
Want a piece?
They seem very concerned about the T-Rex on the beach. Rightfully so. Be an easy snack for a T-Rex, a French bulldog.
I can't get down to it.
Oh yeah, he's got it pretty locked in, huh?
Yeah.
11 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Kelly out in the lead. Emmy, you're in second. Amelia in third. Top four actually move on to a semifinal tomorrow.
Maddie, are we worried about this overheating at all?
No, that'd been fine. I don't know if you're worried about it, I think.
Like a cardboard box, too. Oh, that would have been a good
Oh, good. Couple potential takers here. Nope, no one wants that one. I've lost my co-announcer up here. I'm all alone, ready to butcher names left and right. Out the back, Red Kelly Delperdang going all the way through. Nice wave by Kelly. Oh, I think that was Melanie. A little too deep on that one, and Amelia over on the north end slips off the board. Amelia Gotta wax that board. Out the back, that's blue. Emmy Daniels currently in second, but we'll see after this wave. A beautiful corner. Working her way to the inside. We'll wait for the scores to drop on that one and give you an update in the heat with 8 minutes to go. Yeah, we're good.
I got it.
Yeah, we're still good.
Yellow.
Yellow. I could use another beer. That'd be great. Cream ale.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're doing all right. Yeah, 3 o'clock. It feels like 8. Amelia on the inside. It looks like she did put some wax on her board after all. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go. An update out in the lineup. Kelly, you're out in the lead. Emmy Daniels, you're in second place. Amelia O'Connor, you're in third. Carissa, you're in fourth. And Melanie, you need a 2.49 to get into one of the top qualifying spots. Top 4 move on.
Okay. What we want is kind of keep the rock right there. Okay, and then we watch for the surfers to catch the wave. Oh, here, look, watch.
Thank you guys for joining us on online. Do a little refresh here, see how close we are to the infamous tattoo. We've only gained 2 subscribers here. If we want to hit epic tattoo levels, you got to get to 200.
200 subscribers, and I will get a Maddie Star personalized tattoo on my right butt cheek. And
Not
that
your
is
left one,
something. No, it's always the right.
Okay.
I'm not getting anything on my left butt cheek. That
Just
is
keeping that one
that is
pure.
reserved for the Lord.
And otherwise, we've got a surfer up. That's Amelia O'Connor.
Amelia on an inside right.
A bomb out the back.
And look at that right out the back going unridden all the way across the beach.
I think I'm out, dude. Test. Oh, there we go. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go.
And if you can hear that high-pitched humming coming from the event tent, that is the sound of mowing some foam. They are hand-shaping surfboards in the event tent right next door to us, folks. If you guys have not made it up to the event tent yet, please make your way up here. There are some awesome handcrafted, handmade items, several of which were designed and created by people surfing in this surf contest. Other ones donated by awesome local artisans, as well as a pile of amazing locally shaped surfboards, all available and open right now for bidding in the silent auction.
Yep, absolutely. You can bid in person or online. And by in person, I think you have to log in online and bid, right?
Yep.
So you get to be there in person, look at it, and get on your phone and bid.
That is right. And that sun is starting to beam through the fog here.
That was the 5-minute warning that we just heard, so there's about 4.5 minutes left in this heat. Situation in the water remains unchanged. Kelly out there with the lead, but barely. Emmy is right behind. Emmy only needing a 4.14 to move to the lead. Amelia in third and Carissa in fourth. Melanie, you only need a 2.49 to get yourself into the top 2. And it looks like Melanie's taking a look at the whitewater on the inside here, while out the back, yellow. Melanie up on the right down the beach there. And Carissa up on that right out in front of the tent. Red taking off. That's Kelly, your current heat leader. I don't know if that's going to better her situation, though. That wave shut down. Three minutes, 30 seconds to go. Kelly in the lead. Emmy in second. Carissa just took over third. Amelia, you're in fourth. On the chopping block. Melanie still in fifth, needing a 5.78, but you got on the board. Out the back, someone's paddling, but I cannot tell what color. I think that's yellow. And there's a big set approaching out the back. Let's see if anyone's in the spot.
Wings down the line almost out of the surf zone, and we can't see her, so we can't judge her.
And in green, Melanie Megotran, you are nearing the edge of the contest boundaries. It's getting difficult for the judges to see you, so do the best that you can to make your way north, farther into the contest parameter so that the judges can see you and accurately score your waves.
What a day this has turned out to be.
That's Amelia O'Connor trying to take a look at the inside and just not materializing for her.
We're still unsure if she put wax on her board before this.
You know, it's an interesting technique. Wax.
Carissa out the back on her right, but gets blown up on the inside.
Maddie, do you prefer wax or no wax?
Depends on the day.
Yeah, right. Like the days you're surfing and the days you're not surfing.
Sometimes I just like to add a little extra spice to my surf session.
Yeah, well, you heard it here first from Maddie Starr.
No, actually, I do not like not having wax. And actually, I have a whole tub of wax that gets super slippery in about 20 minutes. So I gave it all to Kelly Lagula in hopes that that board, it will reverse the effects of his new board.
And it still hasn't worked.
Nope.
Just to give you guys a heads up, we got Bauer shaping a surfboard in the shaping booth right now. An awesome shaper shaping a surfboard live. If you have never been a part of the process of working with a local shaper to shape a surfboard, I highly recommend you go check out what's happening in the event tent right next to us. They are shaping boards live right now. Bauer is in the booth shaping a board. So if you haven't made it up, take a look right after this heat.
40 seconds to go. Someone just went down hard.
Hello?
Carissa, and it looks like Amelia up on a right on the inside trying to get something going. Amelia is a staple in the finals, but she's had a slow heat here. She just got back from a tropical trip, so maybe she's freezing right now. Ten seconds to go.
A tough heat here for sure, Maddie. We have seen a lot of difficult waves come through this last heat. We've seen some serious size, some bigger waves, and bigger sets than we've seen the whole contest, and not a lot of sections offered up to do the maneuvers you're hoping to do.
Up next is Heat 2, Round 1, women's 30 to 39. We'll get these guys started here shortly. Elise Fields in red, April Cockcroft in blue, Becky in green, Kelly Aldinger in yellow, Sella Meyer in orange, and Katie Davis in white. Becky, I'm sorry, I did not want to try your last name.
Maddie, I'm
not sure what your problem is, buddy. It's just simple letters. You read them in order of which they are scribbled in there. Mavardi.
I guarantee that's not how you say that. Becky is up on a right, along with Kelly Aldinger.
And that's a party wave.
Absolutely. And that is Elise Fields in red. Remember, top 4 make it through to the semifinals out of these 3 heats.
I'm gonna go help Shelby carry this.
West.
How do I go? How's your one now?
3.5. Orange taking a look at this right. Nice stylish dropping and walking to the nose, but comes a little too aggressive to the nose there. That's Blue on a nice left, a rare left. That's April Cockcroft. Taking a look, I think that's Katie Davis. Oh, we have a absolute carnage on the inside. Hopefully everyone's okay. It looks like it. Charging on that wave though, going for broke. You got 15 minutes, you gotta go. And speaking of going, Becky turning and burning on this right. And it closes out in front of her. An all too familiar scene today. On that right, that's yellow. Kelly Aldinger. So we got a request to explain the scoring. All these competitors are judged on their top 2 waves, so it's not really a wave catching contest. You can move through a heat by just catching 2 bombs and calling it a day. But catching a lot of waves can't hurt usually, because you hopefully get a good one out of there. And the judges are looking for critical maneuvers, length of ride, and just all around good surfing. Also, most competitors don't really need to know this, but you can only catch 10 waves. After that, you won't be scored. And there's a few people we've seen throughout these heats who have come real close to that 10 wave threshold. 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Kelly Aldinger out in the lead. Sella Meyer in second. Elise Fields in third. Becky in 4th, April you're in 5th, and Katie in 6th. It's still a super close heat though. April only needing a 1.08. She's sitting on a very high 1 wave score. And Katie needing a 4.48. Becky needs a 6.45 to move up, although she's in that top 4 right now. Top 4 through this heat move through to the semifinals. 10 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Getting a little wind here. Hopefully you guys aren't, it's not too bad on the live stream. That's white. Oh! Katie Davis getting bucked off the board there, unfortunately. Official results from that last heat. Kelly making it through with the win. Emmy in second. Carissa Campbell in third. And Amelia O'Connor rounding out the field, moving on to tomorrow. Congrats, you guys. Nine minutes and 5 seconds to go. Kelly still out in the lead. Sella in second, Elise in third, Becky in fourth right now. April needs a 1.08. Katie needs a 3.96.
Okay, yep. Just follow her with the camera. Get it. Oh.
Sella scratching for that wave, but just can't quite get it. And I think that may have worked in her favor as that wave just closed out and crumbled. There is a set approaching, however. Let's see what they can do with this.
Oh, come on, Blue. Oh, right behind you.
Lines out the back. That's Katie in white on the first one. Out the back. Orange with the monster drop. Oh, and that wave just closed out throughout the entire contest zone. Kelly taking a look, seeing if she can get into this one. It won't quite let her in, unfortunately. I turned your mic off. Are we still? We're still mic'd up. Okay, cool. Make sure your mic's working, Tyler. You know, give me a test.
Check, check.
Yep, you're good.
And we're back, folks.
Well, you're back. I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, as if.
Taking a look down on the south end. I think that's white. That is Katie Davis.
A lot of great surfers in this heat, Maddie, and we saw
Yep,
several of
orange.
these guys in the semifinals and finals last year.
Yep, this is a stacked heat for sure.
Again, if I'm not mistaken, in the finals of this age division, there was just some absolute charging happening last year. So a few of these are, I'm
Yeah,
definitely fanboying right now.
This was one of the best divisions to watch last year. That is Kelly Aldinger.
Charging,
Oh my
just
goodness.
dropping into oblivion there.
I'm not
And-
sure what color that was.
Just going for broke. Yeah,
I
it's
think
hard
that
to
was-
tell with this backlit kind of
I
direct
think
sunlight.
that was Elise Fields. Absolutely charging into that closeout. Tyler Cunningham approved.
Amen.
5 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Let some scores drop for that last flurry of waves, and I'll give you a scoring update. Big set approaching. Look at those lines out the back.
Go, yes!
That's blue. April Cockcroft, daughter of legend Ben Cockcroft, the late Ben. Miss him dearly at these contests. And that's the 5-minute warning.
That's correct. You know, we've had a lot of awesome competitors leave us in the last few years, and we definitely remember them every time we set up. And you know a lot of their names. We have the son and daughter of Ben Cockcroft surfing in this contest, April Cockcroft of which is surfing right now.
She's actually running up the beach. Let's give her a hand. Get her back out there.
Let's
5
go,
minutes
April.
left.
You know,
4 minutes, 25 seconds. She just bumped herself into second place with that last wave.
we think of a lot of those names and the Path Set Name contest as they did for so many years.
Yep. I first did this contest in 2004, and I believe he was doing this event then.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
a lot of these guys were. It's pretty cool.
You know, there's a long history set before us in this contest here. 24 years of running it. Over 2 decades. And it's just phenomenal to be here today with all of you on the beach in a sunny, gorgeous setting with that iconic rock and Cape Kiwanda right here framing this beautiful event today.
Yep, that beautiful cardboard rock. You know, they take that down for 2 days every 3rd year to clean it and make it look fresh again.
Yeah, it's a tough job, but we appreciate Oregon Parks and Rec for spending the time assembling and disassembling Cape Kiwanda and make sure it looks as pretty as it does.
Where's Simon?
I've been notified it's actually foam.
They say it's a composite of foam and chicken wire and took approximately 36 years to create. However, we are happy to have it here standing proud today, looking as beautiful as ever.
2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Kelly Aldinger out in the lead. April Cockcroft in second. Sella Meyer in third. Katie Davis in that 4th place position. Becky, you're in 5th. You need a 3.76 to move on. Elise Fields, you need a 3.74 to move on. It's a super close heat, actually. This is pretty much anyone's game in the final 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Again, Kelly out in the lead right now. April, you're in 2nd. Sella, you're in 3rd. Katie Davis, you're in 4th. Becky, you need a 3.76 to move on. And Elise, you need a 3.74 to move on.
We haven't checked in with a few minutes with you all down on the beach. How's everybody doing today at the Cape Kiwanda Longboard Classic? Let's give a big round of applause for all of your contest organizers here making this possible today. And a big round of applause continuing on for all of the amazing sponsors.
Yep, let's give it up for the judges as well. Wow, that was a long wave by Becky there on the inside. Milking it all the way through. And she has a crew down there cheering for her. That's what we like to see. That enthusiasm is infectious. In the good way.
And you can hear that play. Bauer is shaping a surfboard as we speak.
Out the back, yellow Kelly Aldinger. Trying to put her stamp on her win here if she can hold on to it. 45 seconds to go.
And there's April.
April up on one last wave before the 25 seconds to go. $18 seconds. Look, let's see if she can get to her feet before the buzzer. That's not a bad looking wave, and she does it. She's up on her feet.
Riding down the line.
Let's see. Beautiful wave. Let's see how long she
Oh,
can hold
through
on
the
to it.
inside.
In 6th place. Let's see what happens after she's gonna milk it through. Talk about a buzzer. I'm saying.
Last wins up is what Maddie said right there. Hard to understand what he's saying really any of the time, even if he's pronouncing it well.
Who hired me to do this?
I think he spoke in a different language there, folks. Either that or he was speaking in tongues. But we are here, and you are seeing it here first, live, right in front of your faces. Elise Fields jumping from 6th place all the way up to the top of the leaderboard there with that,
was
long
an
wave.
incredible change of
I
pace
mean,
there.
that is what we show up for, folks. Big round of applause for the buzzer beater, Elise, there. Picking off one of the longest rights today. Catching it all the way on the outside, making it all the way into the beach. You guys, that is the kind of thing we show up for time and time again. And as we say, final buzzer rings.
All right, and we're on to Heat 3. Out there in red is Kelly White, and